At the end of the second year of the Donald Trump presidency, the question remains: can America survive the chaos and dysfunction from a president who is focused solely on his own survival? Now, with all the adults departing the Trump administration, who is left who can rein him in? When elected, Trump promised to make America great again. So midway through his presidency, it's time to assess if he has delivered on that promise. Trump has damaged all our relationships with America's traditional allies while cozying up to our enemies. Trump has started trade wars with China and Europe, threatening our economy. And this is especially true for his rural base, who depend on agricultural exports, like soybeans, etc. Trump has pulled America out of the only international challenge to climate change, the Paris Accord, even though his own administration issued a report saying climate change will be a huge economic threat to America. Trump has abandoned America's role as a global military leader with his surprise announcement, with no consultation, that America would pull out of Syria, giving Putin a huge win and ensuring that Assad will remain. And now ISIS has a new recruiting tool. Trump gave his millionaire pals a huge tax break, exploding the deficit. And soon his base will see the real results of this change in their very own taxes. Trump claimed America is the hottest economy now than ever, as the stock markets took the biggest hit since the Great Depression. And it remains uncertain where the markets are headed in 2019. As you know, Wall Street does not like uncertainty. Trump's draconian changes to immigration and border policies have led to the death of 2 young children, as babies are being separated from their parents at the border, with no process to reunite them. Donald Trump did most of this on his own, in most cases acting like an imperial president. But it's also true that the Republican Party used Trump to pass their agenda. The tax cut was in fact their policy, not his. Now, the same Republicans used this opportunity to pack the federal courts with conservative judges, and of course, they confirmed 2 of their own to the Supreme Court. In a temper tantrum, right before Christmas, Trump shut down the government in an attempt to get funding for his border wall, an important campaign promise, or just a monument to his deflated ego. On January 3rd, a new reality will set in for Donald Trump. He will no longer be in charge of all 3 branches of government. Checks and balances will be back, and Donald Trump will not have a Congress who just looks the other way as he does whatever he pleases. And of course, January marks the official beginning of the 2020 election cycle. So will the Democrats cooperate with Trump on certain things when they can? Or will they be forced to impeach the president for high crimes and misdemeanors when the Mueller report is released? One thing is certain: 2019 will be a year to be remembered. Stay tuned. It's going to be a very bumpy ride. This is John Christopher Bua for Real Political News. Happy News Year.